guys, it's Elisa, and today I'm doing a product review, and it's for the BH Cosmetics 120 palette. This is the number 4 edition, as you can see here. And this is the Ultra Shimmer, which means they're all shimmery. There's 120 shimmer glimmer colors here, and they're all super frosty. They're all really pigmented. They're all about the size of a dime. Oh, you guys already see a con here. Here's the con. Is that you can lean it like this and you can have all the nice colors, but it's not on a hinge. So if you're a klutz like me, you're going to drop this. I dropped it with my first time doing the review, and I'm dropping it, almost dropped it now, and I almost dropped it when I did my tutorial with it. So just got to be very careful when you're using this not to have butterfingers, like me. So you just lightly place it in here, and then when you want to use it, you just lift it up, and you set it to the side right here. So it would be really great if it was on a hinge, but it's not. And another thing is that you cannot refill this. So once you run out of one color, say you like the silver one over here, then you have to have a little hole right there unless you like press pigments or something like that. But you can't buy refills for this. It is $24.97 on the BH Cosmetics website right now. It's on sale, but I haven't seen it at any other price. I like it because it's pigmented, and there's lots of options here. You can pick from like pinks and reds. I'll have some swatches pop up right here so that you can see it. And you can see the swatches on pursebuzz.com. Now, as far as the way the texture goes, it's very shimmery. And you have to know how to use it. Like if you're not really sure how to use it and you just kind of put it on and you're like, oh, here's a brush. So like if you put it on and you're going like this, you're not going to really get the true maximum pigmentation of the color. You want to pat it onto the eye first and then blend, but you are going to have to do a couple of refreshes like as you're doing it, because if you over blend, all the pigmentation kind of gets pushed to the side, and then you're left with like a super silvery kind of frost. So I recommend patting it on and then blending it. These are great transitional colors. So say you're using something that's like really intense green like I am, and I need to fade it into my brow bone, then I'll just reach over and get like the lighter greens to apply it. So I recommend this for everybody who likes shimmer, who likes bright colors, who can pat on the color and then blend. They work really great with like a color pigment underneath, like a base, and then applying this on. If you apply this alone, it is very pigmented, but it could be better. So this one right here, growing up, I would have loved to have, because I'd always get like the Targets or like the JCPenney holiday sets, and they would look just as pretty as this, but it wasn't pigmented. So this one right here really is pigmented. They are smaller wells, but you get 120 of them, so you have lots of options. One con that I really don't like is that it's not placed in a schematic order. So when I look at it, I'm just like all over the place. I'm like, oh, I want orange. Oh, these oranges over here. What about here? What about over here? Red, oh, here. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. And I just end up closing it. So I would have loved to have it where it was like red, orange, yellow, or like array of greens. Something in an order so that I know what I'm doing. Because right now it looks like I dropped my palette, I just shoved them back in here, and now I'm just like overwhelmed. So that's one of the downfalls, is the arrangement and the way the palette is. But I do have quite a bit of these, and I like them. I think they're great. They're pigmented. They look really great on camera, and if you do like a color, you can always go and get like a bigger version of it. This is like a great sample style. You know, you're like, I like oranges, but what orange do I like? So there you have it. You can get this at BH Cosmetics. For swatches, you can check out pursebuzz.com. If you're interested in the eye look that I have, it's on pursebuzz.com, and I am using this palette right here. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in this palette in the comments below. And again, thanks so much for subscribing. If you haven't already, click, click, click. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.